Hey everybody, I'm Philip, and today we are going to watch and react to a video that was recommended to me by a patron over on Patreon. So, TJ, I am now going to be watching Bridging Minds Anxiety Disorder Installation video. 3D sound, headphones required. I don't know what this is. I'm assuming it's not some haha thing. I hope it's not. As someone with anxiety disorder, and I know many of you out there as well suffer from it, it's not something that's really that funny. But let's go ahead and just dive in the deep end on this one. I have this one, and he asked me to do two videos. This one and one about OCD. So I'm not thinking these are haha more point of interest, I suppose. So without any further delay, let's get right into the video and see what this is about. I
have been dealing with social anxiety disorder for many years, and what may seem like a simple task to you can be unbearable for me. I want to say that I'm normal, that it's just an illness. I want to say many things, but the sheer terror has me desiring one thing, and that is to get out and get to safety, because I'm in terrible danger. It's something worse than death, because death only happens once. This happens every time I walk into a store.
So what's the deal with you and Josh? Seriously.
Okay, I know you don't like him, but
I don't.
Is he that bad? He's not that bad.
He's such a loser. Oh my gosh.
Okay,
Kimberly, please.
He's a loser.
No, she would not. She loves tea sets. See? Tea sets? Tea sets, honey. Yeah.
So gross.
It's for my sister.
We don't do gift wrapping here.
No, it's okay.
Sir, are you sure you don't want this? Calm down. Sir?
I breathe the outside air. I'm free of the store. I start to relax. I start my breathing. It'll take me a while. And maybe I can do it again if I have to. But it'll take me a while.
That was an interesting visual and real life simulation of anxiety disorder. What's interesting is it's just like with many psychological issues, impairments, and whatnot. There's not one singular defining version. That anxiety disorder I can relate to, but it's not really, mine doesn't manifest in that way. I don't really have a problem going into stores. Like that store would be okay. My issue, I would get like that if I was going into a mall, anywhere crowded. I don't like, in general, I don't like being outside, but that's more due to my physical condition and how fragile and frail I am. I've said in past videos that I'm very much like Mr. Glass from Unbreakable. Not going outside prohibits the amount of things that can happen to me. Well, things that are out of my control. If I'm in my own space, within reason, I can control what happens. And the control is much greater when I am in a comfortable space as I am now. And then if I go outside, anything can happen. But as far as the situation, no. But the feeling, yes. I don't hear the voices like that where he picked out certain words like loser and stuff that felt like they were being aimed at him. But the eyes, to me, are more powerful than the voices. It feels like it's that heightened sense of awareness, like everyone's staring at you, everyone's looking at you, everyone's judging you. You're the center of attention in this awful, again, simulation that you put yourself in, and all eyes are on you. And that's what it feels like, at least. Now, if I'm in a mall, it doesn't feel like that. It just feels like I can't breathe. It's too, like, even if it's not overly crowded, there's just too many people there. And it's interesting to see how my own anxiety has manifested itself since my accident and how it's kind of grown and had this maturation into what it is now. Because prior to that, I didn't like crowds, but I could deal with them. I would go to concerts. I've been to Coachella a bunch of times. If you've ever been to like a festival like that, it is super packed. And there'd be times where you'd be like, you know, shoulder to shoulder, like you couldn't move. I mean, heck, I saw Prince at Coachella, and in that concert, I tripped and fell, and everyone kind of moved forward, and I had to like hit people's legs around me to get them to move. And then my ex and friends helped pick me up, and it sucked, but it wasn't like overly anxiety inducing. But now I don't think I could do it. So it's just weird to go from relative like normalcy to, you know, this paranoid, anxious, fearful person I am now. The heartbeat part was perfect. It's all you like. It's just in that moment for me, I see the eyes, or I think I see the eyes looking at me, but my heart is just racing, and it's just hard to breathe. And all you think is get out, escape, get out. And then when he went outside, he's like, I can breathe in the night air. You know, it's that freedom, that escape. You're in more comfortable surroundings. So yeah, this was very, very cool to watch through the looking glass kind of point of view of this person's particular anxiety disorder. It would be interesting to do other ones from other points of view, from other scenarios, like, you know, mine, like me going into a mall in first person would be similar, but different. Heck, even me going outside now would be similar, but different. I want to thank my patron TJ for asking me to watch this. It's cool to do more serious and grounded things. I like to do lighthearted and funny things, but this is a real life situation that's part of my own real life situation. So it's interesting to see and then talk about. And I think it's very cool that Bridging Minds did this. So all in all, yeah, this was a very interesting watch. I'm very intrigued what the next one that he wants me to watch on OCD is about, but keep an eye out for that one soon. That will be coming up. And with that, that wraps up this video. Very thought-provoking and very personal. It hit home, you know, empathetically. It's a very powerful video, and one that I'm very glad I watched. As always, I don't have a fancy outro, so I'll simply say thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye.